Hey, I want to quickly talk about what I think is going to be the next big thing in the Dapp space. But before I do that, I want to give you an update on Blaze. It's not Blaze, by the way. This isn't a Blaze video. But the next big thing in the Dapp space is, I think, just around the corner. And I'm going to be talking about that on this video. But just to give you a quick update, I sold all of my Blaze token. Blaze was selling for around like 2.2 TRX. And I decided to sell them because I just made up my mind. There's no reason to hold them, especially as low as Blaze is right now. There's no reason to hold them when, I mean, even if, even if the price dumped all the way down below one Tron, you can still play Blaze economy just fine. You can earn burning power by playing, and then you can just simply go buy on the exchange. I don't see any reason at this point, at this moment, to hold the token. I'm still playing it a little bit, and I will continue to play it for a little bit. I'm just holding out hope that they're going to be able to figure this out. At this point, they don't have the game theory necessary. There needs to be, and it may be there's a second game coming, and maybe that's what it's going to take. But they need to have the game theory. It needs to be kind of a circular motor pattern. And the only thing keeping these points going up right now is Kings, which is fine. That's the game to play. But then it's the expiration of the points. When they get this thing dialed in, point expiration isn't even going to matter as much. And I think they're a ways from there, and I don't know if they're going to ever get there. But it's a fun game to play. I'm going to keep watching it. I will keep playing it. I'll log in from time to time, and I'll log in and play it. But right now, I only have 116 Tron in this current wallet. And every time I get divs, I've been using it. But I think I'm going to start holding it and start stacking it because of what's about to come. The next DApp in this space might be the next biggest thing since FOMO 3D. Some of you that remember that, or round one of FOMO 3D. You got to say round one. So I'm still getting. I got in yesterday's video. I talked about Rocket Game. The divs have been just fantastic. Look about to pay out 553. Yesterday the div pool was over 4 million. I went from just under 700 excuse me, rockets to now I got 1.14. I don't know. I was going to keep going to 2 million. I don't know if I'm going to do that yet because I'm kind of wanting just to start stacking Tron for this next DApp because I'm excited about this next DApp. It's going to be a super high risk, but I think it could be super high return as well. So I'm not like moving Bitcoin over. I'm not selling altcoins to do this. I'm just going to start. I might just start stacking my dividends to go in big into this next DApp. Dividends not just from Rocket. I'm getting dividends from several places, but Rocket and Tron Bet are my best divs right now. But before we get to the DApp real quick, just to give you an update on CryptoTab browser, I just looked at this. So I did a withdrawal. It looks like I'm picking up speed on this. I love it. So I did a withdrawal. If you don't know what CryptoTab browser is, it's just a browser. See this? It's a Chrome-based browser that mines cryptocurrency and pays you out in Bitcoin. So payment history, I got paid out on the 11th. Oh, I'm sorry, Friday. So I got paid out on Friday. This is Tuesday, so you're talking about Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So Tuesday, this will be day 4 at the end of the day today. And right now we're sitting at 37. So I'm going to cross over 40,000 like probably here in a couple of hours, 2 or 3 hours. So it looks like, it looks like I'm speeding up just a little bit, which it is slow. The CryptoTab browser is kind of a slow earner, but it's passive. It is free. It's awesome. It's just freaking awesome. I freaking love it. And I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing with the CryptoTab. So if you like CryptoTab browser, stay tuned to this channel because I've got some big things on the way for CryptoTab browser and content on this channel. All right, let's talk about the next big thing. We talked about Rocket, talked about Blaze. All right, next big thing is on its way. It's going to be Just.Game. No question, Just.Game, not a referral link or anything. When you get here, if you haven't already done it, there's an email confirmation you can put in here. I think Just.Game is going to be enormous. I played the clone a while back. I did really good in the clone and just jumped in early. I didn't reinvest anything. That's kind of my style in the DApp space now for the most part. But Just.Game, I think there's a lot of people watching it. If the clone did good, I think Just.Game is going to do pretty amazing. I'm hoping that it's quite a bit different than the clone and there's a new dynamics added. Team Just, I've been frustrated with them. They've actually been in the works on something like this for way over a year and a half. I was in P3D, the very first project, early on. That project still exists. I'm not a part of it now, but Team Just.Game is going to be released on the look at this tech disguised as toys. That's awesome. But it's going to be released on the Tron blockchain. So I'm planning to save up some divs. They say it's going to come out soon. There's another round of testing. I don't know if soon's going to be in another week or another month. I'm not sure. I will tell you that their timelines tend to be out a good bit. But it doesn't matter because I want to go in here big. I think there's a potential for maybe a huge return if you get in early on Just.Game. And it seems like their dynamics are going to be such that you don't have to be early and you can still profit playing it. I don't know if it's going to be some sort of economy based, kind of like Blaze in a way, or is it just going to be purely, a version of a smart contract or a version of a virtual deposit contract or a FOMO type game. I really don't know exactly what it's going to be. But I'm excited about it just because, and it's far too long. Team Just is one of my favorite teams in the blockchain space. At first, I've lost a lot of faith in them because they take forever, and it seems like there's probably a lack of focus. And I know the fanboys hate my criticism, but this has taken absolutely forever. Blaze is better at developing than this, but it's okay. I have faith that they're working on something good. So far, all the projects they've been put out, once they got them put out, they've been amazing, absolutely amazing. So I'm excited to see what's going to come out. And I am literally going to start stacking some Tron, just waiting to see what's going to happen with Team Just. But in the meantime, I'm going to keep pulling divs. I'll probably play a little bit of Blaze just because it's a great way to earn. I'll typically play in the afternoons if the rate is high where I can roll a little bit. Obviously not today. But outside of playing Blaze, play a little bit of poker. I'm going to do everything that's basically safe and stack. I don't know. I'm not planning to roll anymore. I say that, but I wish I had 2 million rockets because that would give me to about 1,000 Tron a day at the current dividends, and the divs have been growing. So, and almost nobody's talking about Rocket Game, which something is. I will tell you something is fishy about their dividends. They don't seem to grow organically. I don't know if they're padding the dividends. I don't know. I just know that they're putting out really good dividends, and they keep releasing games. And they definitely on Discord. On Telegram, they have a community. And they have a community chat over here as well, and where people are interacting. The Telegram is far more active, by the way. But we will see what happens. The Dapp space is interesting. It's fun. It's exciting, but it's high risk. It's far riskier than like Crypto Tab browser, for example. I'll put a link down in the description for Crypto Tab browser, Just.Game, and Rocket Game as well as you can subscribe to my channel in the description. You can also subscribe to my crypto passive income strategy newsletter. You definitely want to subscribe to that as well. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know, are you excited for Just.Game and Team Just, or are you kind of over it? Because I know there's a lot of people watching my channel that are aware of P3D and Team Just. So are you kind of over it? You think this is a bunch of hype? Love to hear some of your thoughts. And if you are actually participating in the test, just put down in the comments, how's the testing working out? Do you like it? Are you excited for it? Just love to hear some of your feedback from those that might be in the know or those who are at least aware of Team Just. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.